is the revenge factor. You know, they lost last year here in the wild card game. Went out very poor fashion. Collapsed at the end
What's
of
up,
the
what's
season.
up, what's up?
At the end of their season. So I asked Don Bowles in a text this morning, I said, what were your final talking points to your football team last night? Knowing that the Eagles are coming in here short-handed. Knowing that the Eagles are coming in here looking for revenge. And he said, basically, number one, I told them, cut down on penalties, no turnovers, and control the line of scrimmage. This is one of those games. Listen, I mentioned Rex before, but I'm going to mention him again. Like, we always talk to him before the game, and you always say, Sal, it's about alignment and assignment football. That's how both of these teams want to get out of Dodge and get with a win. Michael?
Thank you, Sal. I want to swing it all the way back to the Saquon piece of this. It's a fascinating game. There's so many.
Super Football Sunday. My mom don't play to 4 o'clock. So I'm going to be fixing my videos up until then. What's up, what it do? What's up, DC on nothing. Reggie from DC. What's up, home? What's up, what it do? Working on some little stuff for this week, man. Got me a few new little apps and toys to play with to make the content pop. Top of the morning. Yeah, top of the morning, Sunday. I'm ready for football, man. I got the little lab set up. You know what I mean? Hopefully, man, my good old Washington Commanders, a.k.a. the Redskins, they gonna do something real good. It'll make the weekend good for me. What's up? Hey, what y'all think about the little videos I dropped yesterday about the law? I got a whole bunch of those from a class I used to teach. I'm gonna start putting them on YouTube. Did anybody see them? I don't like it when the comments don't stay right there. Keep coming with that good content. Appreciate it, bro. Yeah, information is always good. Yeah, the views. Hey, bear with me for a second. I'm about to try to change something so I can see something better. Yeah, I done messed this up. Excuse me, man. I'm trying something new on here. I probably should have did that like that. But I can't get the comments to stay right there, so I was trying to turn it around. Yeah, information is always good. Keep coming with that good information, bro. All right, I just wanted to know if anybody was even interested. I mean, certain things you put up there for the views, it go through the roof. Then I do something like that pertaining with the law, and the views, they kind of low. And, you know, as I've researched YouTube data, it say, man, you know, try not to switch up the content on your audience, because the algorithm, quote unquote, is not going to reward you. But I mean, I'm gonna tell y'all straight up, I don't mind doing some of them. I mean, this is my channel, right? I don't mind doing certain videos highlighting things that's important to me, like the Fourth Amendment, the United States Constitution, prisoners' rights. I take the hit and get only a little bit of views for that, just in case it help one person and educate one person. I went to prison at 16. I went to prison at 16. I ain't know nothing about the law. The only thing I ever knew about the law I learned from television, and that was the right to remain silent. I knew that from just watching TV. But it's a bunch of people who don't have a clue of what their Fourth Amendment rights are, or any other rights for that matter. That's a good one right there. Us that's been through the struggle of the feds as great men need to spread those messages. I do it in my city all the time. I appreciate what you do, brother. Salute to Kevin. What city you from, bro? Hey, what city y'all from, as a matter of fact? Man, why the comments? I don't like that, man. Messages keep going away on the side of the jump. That's weird. That's why I'm gonna do it the other way next time. But what city you from, bro? Chicago. Much love to Chicago. Chicago been showing me a lot of love, man. I did a video on Larry Hoover. All of a sudden, man, I got Chicago homies that I ain't even met. Much love, bro. Shout out to the Chicago guys, bro. What y'all think? They gonna let Larry Hoover out? How they feel about Larry Hoover in Chicago? I be hearing a lot of different stories, man. PG checking in on Mother's Mo. Respect to the home team on Mother's Mo. You a Commanders fan or a Dallas fan? I'm from New York. I was with some good men from your city. Rest well, Mario. Yeah, long live Mink Mink. Shout out to the New York homies that, man, we get down with. Washington, D.C., Uptown, New Hampshire Avenue. All right, that's my earn. From the rack, come to the O. You good, folks? I want to come to the O. I want to do a video. I want to do a video on the O. I want to do a video on the O. And I tried to get to Chicago for the 26th for the Larry Hoover hearing. Y'all know y'all could go down there and support him, even though he ain't in there. He's speaking remotely from ADX. Hoover go back to court in October. I don't want to say the wrong date, but the judge asked the defense to come up with I ain't gonna say an estimate, but an answer. They said that they want to know how many murders is Larry Hoover responsible for. She must have took one of my funnels, bro. Yeah, she had to take one of my funnels, bro. What y'all think the answer to that gonna be? Girls, bro, real live though, and it still scares. Still skins. Forget the Commanders. I'm an 80s baby. Salute. Yeah, I still say skins too. Where can you get your merch? This old merch right here. We working on some new stuff, man. We got some brothers out of like Philly, Jersey area, Delaware, over there. Just doing some stuff. And shout out to that old Murder Squad. I'm from Uptown Petworth area, Vonner Street. That's my area too. Shout out to the team. And make a long story short, I just want to spend my money with some black people now. Not to make it a race issue, but when I say spend my money with some black people, I don't even mean it like racially. I mean, these guys black, they Muslim, and they was in prison. They struggle to say. Excuse me. So I want to spend my money with them. Besides that, I don't like to be the smartest person in the room. I like to meet people that's smarter than me. They got more understanding of certain things. And advertise it on my channel. On your channel, Smitty's Corner. What's your channel about, bro? I don't think I checked it out. What's up? The only white homie I used to see on DC Black's page. What's up with the only white homie? Well, what white homie you used to see? Cause I know a couple white homies. I'll buy two and wear when I go live. All right, I'll do the same thing. What's your channel about? I don't think I've seen it yet. Hold on 1 second, y'all. What I need? I need some water real quick. Yeah, I don't like the way these comments pop up and go away. Urban politics and life. Talk some chill shit. All right, I'm gonna check it out. You do interviews? Urban politics? Urban politics from what level? Like street politics? Oh, nah, I ain't never trying to be the smartest man in the room. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me check something. Create healthy boundaries. What's up? Who that? I'm gonna check out the podcast and see if it's a fit. You said, man, every time I'm reading the jump stuff, you do it this way, it just goes away. When the Hobie Kobe get out, I ain't sure, but he gonna be home soon. My IG, County King. All right, my John DC Blacks. Hit me on DC Blacks while we on here in case I forget. Give me 1 second, I need a bottle of water, y'all. While I'm waiting on these other joints to load. Yeah, I'm looking to do some interviews, man. I'm looking to collaborate with some other YouTubers so I can learn, man, and build community. I don't know exactly what that means. Excuse me 1 second, y'all. This important message just came through about some business. Let me see. Hate the light. Peace, hate. Peace, hate the light. People. We got one here. I was hit by a train and did 7 years. All right, I got a little cousin that just got out, just got sentenced. What can I tell him about how to conduct himself so that he can try to stay out the way and come home? How much time he got typically? But to not know his situation, some of the best advice anybody who survived being in them prisons, especially them joints we was in. Slim, this L Boogie. You should spotlight the comrade Jonathan Jackson on YouTube. Oh, Boogie, what's up? What's up? I see Macaulay right there. Yeah. I did a George Jackson joint and was supposed to get back to the Jonathan Jackson joint, but something happened. All right, but for the brother who said, what can you tell Slim that went to jail? In the most respectful sense of the situation. Yeah, I thought you meant like. The best thing you can tell a person that's in prison, man, especially with those 6 years, is to try your best to mind your business, man. Minding your business is the key to everything. As much as you can. You know what I mean? Mind your business. Don't get too familiar with nobody you don't know. We all must make associates and sometimes friends evolve. You know, but the most thing that I can tell a person is to mind your business and focus on coming home. You know what I mean? Pay attention to your surroundings. You do that, that's 90% of the battle. About to share it on Facebook. Yeah, I need to get my Facebook people following me anyway.
I'm sure you've heard the news. DC prisoners are scattered in federal prisons nationwide. But do you know why? Let's break it down. Unlike states, DC doesn't have its own prison system, so DC prisoners end up in federal prisons, often hundreds or even... I'm sure you've heard the news. DC prisoners are scattered in federal prisons nationwide. But do you know why? Let's break it down. Unlike states, DC doesn't have its own prison systems. DC prisoners end up in federal prisons, often hundreds or even thousands of miles away from home. This separation makes it hard for families to visit and support them.
Alright, my junk done load, excuse me, man. Yes, sir, mind your business, stay to yourself as much as you can, focus on getting back. Hey, what kind of prison he in? Federal prison or state prison? Because that's a big difference. Stay stern and standing on your square. Yeah, but to mind your business. What that mean? ADC blacks are you? Or we known to been on that, you know, yeah, DC blacks, are you more of a football fan or a basketball fan? Football fan, for real, for real. But I'm a sports fan, but I think I like football more. Thanks for the chat. I can't lie, I'm a little fearful because he from around the way, but he was never the type to get in trouble. Yeah, I mean, he'll learn. I mean, where's mine at? But managed to get sentenced behind a female, and he in a state prison. What state? I mean, state prison a little different than federal prison. Politics different. But don't do what you don't see others do. Don't talk too much. Don't talk too much. Read the room. Man, that's good advice. Read the room and find your own, then play it by ear from there. I've been in state prison and federal penitentiary, which is not really a difference. I think it is a difference. I ain't going to dispute you and say that you're wrong, but I've been in local prisons, state prisons, private prisons, and federal prisons. Federal prisons have a level of politics and geographical BS that you don't see in state prisons. In state prisons, you may find, let's use Texas, Louisiana, California, big old joints, whereas though you're gonna have different cities in there. So yeah, if you in a Louisiana prison, you know, a Shreveport guy or a New Orleans guy, they probably gonna act different than a guy from Lindale, or have you say one of them little towns, Virginia. Richmond dude's gonna be big willies in them joints because it's gonna be more of them. In the Maryland system, your most aggressive guys gonna come from the urban area, Baltimore City. But the money is different, the hustling is different, the politics is different. What if I'm in a city? What if I'm in a state prison system that don't have a gang culture? That's different. In the feds, you got everybody mixed in. How can you say it's no difference? He in a New York joint. I can't tell you too much about a New York joint. I got some homies that was in New York joints, but them joints are just like old school state joint. What was you doing? Bro, you ever been on a yacht? You ever been in the Pacific Ocean? You ever been to a beach where you can't swim at, where the waves is like 10, 15 feet? The yacht jumps up and down, so evidently you ain't been on a yacht. I'll post another video for you to see it. But that's just for me to dignify your question with an answer. What was you doing watching it? I mean, if you interpret it as something deviant and something like that, as you mentioned in your question, which your question was reaching, you can't have nothing else to do. You should go watch football on Sunday. But why would you ask a question and insinuate it for it to be something about a female? If you seen a man working out in the gym, you're going to imagine he was a female? That's something wrong with your intellectual capabilities, and you imagining things that are sexually deviant. I think you should ask somebody else that question. You got back from Cabo? Where's Cabo? Why you telling me you just got back from Cabo? What New York prison is in? Yeah, I don't know. You just got back from Cabo. Where you go at in Cabo? What an intelligent response, bruh. The people that make the comments like that, the intellectual, their IQ be on minus 2,300. Top of the morning. Gonna ask me something like that and then use the word female like it's gonna ignite me or incite me into something out of my mouth. Bro, I've been interrogated by the best homicide detectives and FBI agents ever under 20 years old, and I ain't never said nothing wrong. He the type of guy that just want. He's the type. That's the type of person that just want to start something. They just want to see an interaction. So I gave him an answer. An answer that probably was over their head. They probably missed that. Then they gonna watch my social media on Instagram and say they just came back from Cabo. Where did you stay at in Cabo? Like, I've really been to Cabo. I've really been to Guadalajara. I've really been to Juarez. I've really been to Tijuana. Legally and illegally. You mentioned in Cabo because you seen my Instagram where I've really been to Cabo, where I've really been on the Sea of Cortez on the yacht. So he said, oh, you was on the yacht, you was jumping up and down. No, the boat was jumping up and down. So I guess if you seen somebody riding a motorcycle or a bicycle, I guess you would make some deviant statement about that too. I can read your profile. You've never been exposed to anything nice in life. You probably don't have a car. You probably only ride the bus. I ain't never been to Terry Hut. You just guessing. Go ahead, keep on guessing. I'm bidding off you now. I don't know what New York joint he in. He moved in. And was staying. Okay. He said Bama of the week. Yeah, I know it didn't deserve a response at all, but sometimes I give them ignorant people an intellectual response. So if they try to come back with another stupid comment, they got to at least give it some thought. They got to at least think about it when talking to me. He said he riding the X too. What you think about the Diddy and the feds? You think he gonna be okay? Diddy got a lot of money. He gonna be okay regardless. Sad to say that money help a lot of people. For an example, I was just talking to an uncle of mine that was in MDC. He was there in the 90s, I believe. As soon as he got off the bus, he said he came in the unit. He said everybody in the unit had all type of commissary, drink, clothes, long john, shoes, socks. He said he looked around and was like, damn, I'm in the face. All these dudes got money. He said the dude that was next door to him said, man, you just missed Gene. Gene bought everybody commissary. I said, Gene who? Gene Gotti? He said, yeah, John Gotti brother came up. He said he bought the whole tier, the max of the commissary. He said, that's what Diddy gonna do up there. He said, Diddy gonna buy everybody something on commissary. He gonna be out here, he ain't gonna eat no food. They gonna make him food. And that's just him. My uncle a little bit older than me, but I've been in the feds before too. Like, I done been around Carmine Persico. I've been around a big Puerto Rican guy. Some of y'all might know his name, Camacho. Macho, I think we used to call him Macho. Big Puerto Rican dude. They took him from over there, which Puerto Rico was the United States, but they brought him over here and put him in federal prison. And that's what Diddy gonna do. Diddy got access to money. Diddy gonna make sure everybody all right. Ain't nobody gonna mess with Diddy, bro. Was the brothers in the feds scared of the Mexican? Bruh, seen that BS on YouTube. I only did state time in California. I'm going to be honest with you. No disrespect to no Mexicans. The good ones or the ones that we had problems with. I ain't met too many people that was scared of no Mexicans or scared of no white boys. Most guys in those situations, they had no choice to be scared or not. Do you think someone will extort Diddy like the Aryan Brotherhood did John Gotti? I don't know if the Aryan Brotherhood really did that to John Gotti. That's a legendary folklore fact. I don't have no proof of it because one man's doing business, another man can say that that was extortion or squeezing him. I done seen dudes, I ain't gonna mention this dude named Big Time Guy. I'm not even gonna mention where he from. A big time guy from a specific city. He was a big dope boy. He used to get everybody summer sausage, mackerel, oysters, packages from the street, pay for your visitors, hotel, and transportation. And dudes thought they was pressing him. In all actuality, they was never pressing him. It's what he did because he liked to do it and he knew that it kept everything under control. So I done seen a lot of small-minded, tough individuals think that they are extorting people who really playing chess and not checkers, and it's a bigger picture than what they think they extorting them. Like I know a guy that they think he extorted a guy at 100-some thousand. The guy was a millionaire. The 100-some thousand technically was a default or defunct protection fee. And when I say protection, I'm not saying like he was a coward. The guy was 60-something, 67 years old. He wasn't going to beat nobody up. He wasn't one of them 67-year-olds like them guys that been in prison 30, 40 years and they just in good shape still. He was a 67-year-old that came from the streets. And what he knew how to do was take care of the people that was around him, even the tough guys. And that's how he did his time. Now, you could say that was extortion, but I'm going to look at it a little bit different. Hey, bruh, I'm going to just answer your question again. If you know me or knew anything about me, you can't bother me guessing, saying, hey, you wasn't in Terry Hut, you wasn't in Murray. And if you know me or know somebody that know me, you know where I was at, man. Like, your mental ain't on a level to troll me or play with me or even talk to me. Your mental ain't there. You got to at least be sharp mentally to even troll me. You can't troll me saying, hey, you never been to Terry Hut, you never been to Murray. No, I never been there. And I did 17 years all over the federal system. If you knew somebody close to even knowing me, you would know where I was at. I think you should go to another page and bother somebody else that got a little bit less intelligence than me. You keep talking, I'm going to just block you because you're not even funny. The other viewers on here is not even finding what you saying funny. You remind me of this Detroit dude that don't like me. That's what you remind me of. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I got to check the camera, make sure that person ain't outside. Oh, I got the iPad on. It's cool. Bammers, huh? You got to deal with those type of people on the internet, though. I'm well trained. Them Instagram wars. Them Instagram wars season me for all type of foolishness on the internet. I ain't necessarily just paying attention to him, y'all. I'm paying attention to all the comments. My Sundays, I'm gonna just start kicking it with the people that come on to give me a kind of understanding of what I could do content-wise for the rest of the week. You told your story. Why you even, you told your story when they say the verdict. When will they say the verdict? It ain't really a verdict type situation, but they're going to give an answer, a ruling on the Hoover situation sometime after the next court hearing. It could be 1 week, it could be 1 year. I'm not sure. I don't want to give you nothing bad. Let them jokers talk. Say no more. Real live podcast. I ain't hip to that joint. When will they say it? I believe it's going to come sometime after the next court hearing. The next court hearing for Larry Hoover is in October, though. Still ain't get no water. That was funny. That was funny. From the Bay. Shout out to the Bay. He said, coming on somebody's platform with BS. This brother is out to help people with what he's been through in here. It is a clown coming on here with corny stuff. That's a part of the internet, man. We can't do that. I mean, this YouTube, we worldwide on YouTube with it. So how much to get Bama's out your chat? I'll pay the bounty now. I'm not sure. I think I got to get them people with the wrenches and all that. I got to build that community up, huh, man? The question, how many murders are you responsible for, was deep. Yeah. I mean, I couldn't even really repeat it the exact way. I had to read it again. Yeah, I would definitely like to see you go live more. Your dry humor and intellect about law, street politics, or even sports. Man, it's crazy. I got a call from a homie of mine, real good business dude. I respect his business man. He said he wanted to join forces and create like a sports and fashion aspect. When they talk cash app, I got 20 on it. Somebody said they got 20 on it. All right. Bro, what's your cash app? I'll support now. My cash app is well, the DC Blacks cash app is $ DC Blacks, all capital letters. That'll probably be a better cash app. It's not my personal one because the DC Blacks cash app, I use it to support the guys that's in prison with books, money, orders, pictures, little stuff like that. Yeah, $ DC Blacks, DCBLACKS, all together. Pin the cash app. Pin the cash app. Man, I never did this on the iPad before. Hold up, bro. Cause I don't know how to do it on here, and I don't want to mess it up. I do it. I take the time and look it up to do it on the other one. This jump about to die on me, y'all. Anyway, I ain't plugged the iPad up. I told you I was really just doing a test run on something. So you got folks. I appreciate it, man. Much love. You gonna teach me? All right. Hey, hit me on the DC Blacks joint, or catch me when I go back on here. I'm gonna go from the phone. I can use the phone a little bit better. Free the real. Y'all know what it is all day. Appreciate y'all.